folks, welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. This is Slash, and this is the result of a little snafu during some off-camera asteroid redirect mission. I sent the big 3 up to catch a Class D asteroid, which is around here somewhere. But unfortunately, there's some debris. There's the asteroid over there. Bobsteroid! 16 kilometers out, and some of the debris is very close to it. We got other debris over here. Jeb had a little bit of a lead foot and crashed into the asteroid a little too fast. I had grabbed it once and redirected it, and then I wanted to reattach in a better point. And came up on the asteroid too fast and ended up in this situation. Thankfully, hopefully, we will have a rescue mission able to come. We and the asteroid are on relatively similar courses here, coming down into a hilarious encounter with Mun. I don't know how I managed to actually make that happen, but here it is. Despite the inclinations of the orbits being completely different, we're coming into Mun here in about a little less than 2 days, Kerbal days, and we'll be out here at this periapsis. Now we have this guy has been launched with Kerfry, and only Kerfry in it, to leave room to pick up 2 of these 3 guys in the rechristened Whoops capsule. So hopefully, what I'm hoping I can do is I'm hoping this guy is on a course out to get to Mun, and he'll get there before these guys do. I'm hoping to get out there and get my orbit around Mun adjusted so that I can catch up first to the asteroid. They've made it clear, Jeb, Bill, and Bob have made it clear that the asteroid is of the most importance. But then, once we have caught the asteroid and gotten into orbit around Mun, then we're going to try to see if you can use the grabber to grab the command pod of another ship. And if that works, then we'll just haul that home, and we'll be able to descend safely with that attached. If it doesn't work, we'll pick up Bill and Bob, and Jeb will just hang out here and wait for another rescue mission. So we're going to switch to this ship with Kerfry in it. And he is currently out on an encounter coming up in 1 day, 1 hour. These guys are coming down in 1 day, 5 hours, I think. So it's going to be real close. We're going to have to move real fast when we get out there. So let's start with the fast forwarding. And hopefully, we'll be able to pull this off. I've been having a heck of a time trying to figure out how to get the orbit in the right parallel here. So what we're doing is we're just burning retrograde to our relative velocity to our target in the hopes that that will more or less accomplish what I'm trying to accomplish here. This is going to be a very tricky rescue mission, but as you can see, the descending node is decreasing. And that's good. And we're going to keep doing this until this descending node either disappears. Oh, well, there it went. Alright, let's get this orbit more or less circular then. And then we'll try again, maybe a little bit closer to parallel with this. I don't know, I'm kind of winging it here because the maneuvers were not doing the best of jobs. Alright, let's stop it there. Not sure how much time we've got. This asteroid is coming into its encounter here in about 1 hour 43, and then we have a window of a couple of hours to try and rendezvous with it and get it into some kind of orbit around Mun so it doesn't get away. And then try and get over and get to the other guys. So, yeah, space mission improbable. Alright, I have our speed relative to our target down to 200 meters per second. I've got kind of a wonky elliptical orbit around Mun. I think I'm going this way, which might be a problem, because that means we gotta swing all the way around here. Let's see, are we going down or up? We are going down, so we're going this way. It means we gotta swing all the way around here and do our encounter somewhere over this way and then swing over here, it's gonna be tricky. But let's see, that's an hour and a half till it makes its encounter, and our apoapsis is 2.5 hours out. Yeah, it's gonna be on this orbit. That is the sound that I make when I don't think it's gonna happen. But we're gonna quick save here and see if we can manage to pull this off. It's got a decent window, but I think at this point we just gotta fast forward till this guy is in Mun's sphere of influence. Okay, here it comes. Alright, we are now looking at you, kid. Alright. Oh man, this is further off than I thought. Alright, let's see what happens if I burn this away. Okay, now we've got a node. That's good. Now what if I just burn out from here? No, no encounter. I gotta just get to it, really. There's an encounter, but it's... Man. That's no good. That's no good at all. Let's try doing this. I'm not super confident in this, guys. I don't know that we're going to be able to do this. Swing the orbit around here. Oh, man. That's an escape. Yeah, okay, that's making it worse, actually. Let's see here. What can we do? What can we do? We can maybe point retrograde here. Just to buy us some time. If we slow down how fast the target is going by, then at least we have a chance of figuring out what we're doing. So let's go ahead and do that and see what kind of impact that has on our orbit around the Mun. Okay, that's bringing the periapsis down. It's probably going to put us on a crash course with Mun ultimately. But we got to swing all the way out here and back down first. So we can hopefully adjust for that. Maybe. Is it doing anything to our inclination? Sorta doing something to our inclination. So that's good. Alright, well, this might get us something. I'm gonna try and get this down pretty darn far. Is this gonna start pushing back out again now? I think at some point this might actually start pushing back out. Because we are now past our apoapsis. Maybe not. How's this doing? That's going down. That's good. That's definitely putting us on an impact trajectory. But no worries. No worries. It'll be fine. Panic. Panic. It'll be fine. We'll just, we'll just burn again before that happens. That's all, right? Piece of cake. Right? Yeah? Maybe? I don't know. Okay, our ascending node just started going back up, so that's bad. Alright, what happens if we just start heading straight out from here? Like, really, really good. No? No, nothing. Okay. Oh, this is proving to be much trickier than I had hoped. Okay, where... That altitude is just not acceptable. Okay, what about... What is this? Oh, this is its path afterwards. Yeah, that's that guy afterwards. Okay, I mean, ideally, I don't want to have to go back out to Kerbal, but we might end up having to do that. This might not get us anywhere. Alright, let's go this way. And this way. Alright, let's hold on. What? We had something here for a second. We have this. And that says that we would be here when it's out there. So that's not good. We gotta get out there a lot faster than that. We gotta almost go just straight out. And I don't know. And we do this. Our speed differential is going to be insane if we manage to actually do this. Where is... Okay, that's too far that way. Is that intersecting? It is at least intersecting. I don't know. We're really brute forcing it here. I don't know. I really don't know. Okay, let's just do this and see what we get. I mean, we've got plenty of fuel left. Push comes to shove. We just send up another mission and call it a day. But this is going to be a huge burn. We're just going to do it now, really. It was just sort of to get an idea of what was needed. So yeah, I'm going to work on this, and we'll see if I can manage to get anything to happen. See you if I do. Okay, so I've been going about this in a very fuel-inefficient manner, but I think we're on a pretty good course to catch up with this asteroid. We're doing it in a really wonky angle, and I'm honestly thinking that trying to do this while we are in Mun's sphere of influence may not have been necessarily the best course of action. It might have been better to just try to catch up to it and then rendezvous with Mun later, but hey, we're doing it this way now, so we'll see what happens. Ideally, we meet up somewhere around here, ultimately. I keep adjusting. We are heading straight towards it. That's our retrograde marker. See, we're kind of converging here. I'm gonna wait until we get to maybe 20 kilometers here, and we'll slow down relative to the asteroid some more. Maybe down to 100 meters per second. Sounds good. And as I make these adjustments, it seems like, well, I mean, it makes sense that it would. Our orbit ends up starting to line up with the asteroids, despite coming in at a really weird angle. So, hopefully, this will work out as planned, and we'll manage to catch up to this asteroid and get it into a Mun orbit here relatively shortly, with a decent amount of fuel left. And then from the asteroid's orbit, hopefully we can get over to the pod without too much difficulty. I laugh every time I see that name. Anyway, we're going to keep maneuvering our way over to this asteroid as best we can. We'll see how well this goes. See you when we're, pretty close to an encounter. And there is Bobsteroid. About 1.5 kilometers away. We're doing pretty decently here, actually. Gonna try and get myself lined up to head straight at it. That's pretty close. Just a little bit more of a nudge. Perfect. And now we'll just increase our speed a bit. Not too much, because we don't want this guy, Kerfry, to suffer the same fate that Jeb did. But we are going to increase our speed over to the asteroid here. Maybe get up to 20 meters per second? Maybe a little bit more. Let's aim for 50. I want to try to get these marks here lined up. My prograde and my... Okay, you know what? Actually, we need to turn around real fast. Real fast. Come on, come on. lead off that momentum. There we go. Alright, coming along. Coming along. Coming up alongside. Take it down to less than 10 meters per second. Good. And this should come pretty darn close. Let's wait for it to come alongside. And now looks like it might be about good. There we go. Now, let's target the center of mass of this guy. Arm the grabber. And we will do our best here to latch onto it. Send it back over to... or get it into a Mun orbit, rather. And then, maybe, we'll manage to rescue Bill, Bob, and Jeb. This is not the marker that I want. Where is... I want... this one. Alright, and we have attached to this monstrosity. Not particularly well on course, though. So, let's see. If I free pivot, and then we pitch ourselves down here a little bit, hopefully... I don't know how much give it has. It seems like it's doing pretty good, actually. Let's try and get this lined up as best as we can. Alright, and... right about there, I'm thinking. Lock the pivot. Now, our orbit, thankfully, we are pointing almost retrograde already, so let's try and get ourselves over this way. I'm gonna put on the time warp here to assist with that. Come on. That's it. Little nudges. Got the controls on fine-tuned so that I don't rip the ship apart doing this in time warp. Seems to be working out pretty well thus far. Alright, we're gonna go down to normal speed here. And then, once we're lined up with the retrograde mark, we will burn. Well, first we'll time warp real quick just to eliminate the wobbling and the momentum, which is a little bit cheaty, but I fully approve of it. Actually, I'm going to leave the RCS on, because that will help keep us on course. And let's just watch this. We don't even have like a periapsis here on this line. That's interesting. I wonder if are we currently ascending? Yeah, we are. It just ticked up just when I went away. Yeah, so we're already past a periapsis. It's already rising back up, trying to get away from Mun. Nope, that marker's getting away from us. Let's try and pull up a little bit. We need to conserve our fuel as best as possible so that we can try to transfer over here to these guys, and then hopefully make it back to Kerbal afterwards. I'm just going to do the bare minimum necessary to get this into a Mun orbit so that we have the time and and fuel capacity left to actually meet up with... Whoops! We have nowhere near the fuel capacity necessary to slow this asteroid down into a Munar orbit from this distance from the moon. It's just not going to happen. So, unfortunately, as you can see, we are running extremely low on fuel here. We're going to have to go ahead and release the Kraken. We'll back away. Disarm the mechanism. And we're going to do our best with what fuel we have left to try and rendezvous with these guys. I don't know how likely that is, but we're going to give it a shot. And hopefully we can grab them with the grabber and still make it home on the little bit of liquid fuel that we have left. So let's give it a shot, shall we? Bye, Bobsteroid. Maybe next time. I really think the key with that one is that I gotta get it into a 90-degree inclination around Kerbal. If I can manage to do that, then I should be able to get it into a Munar orbit a lot easier. But trying to cancel on its momentum from that wonky angle just turned out to be way too difficult. Alright, we are now heading towards the guys in the other capsule. Distance from them is 600 kilometers. Gonna try and reduce that as fast as we possibly can here. I think we can get into a crash trajectory, a landing trajectory, I guess I should say. Let's be honest, a crash trajectory. I should be able to get us into a crash trajectory with Kerbal with a fairly small amount of fuel consumption with these rockets here. So let's see, what is this doing here? We're gonna have to get over there pretty darn quick. This is gonna be really close if we want to be able to rescue these guys with this vessel. I'm not confident here. I am not confident in the slightest. We are within 5 kilometers and closing really fast, trying to cut down on that velocity. Alright, we're heading right at them. Velocity down now to 100 meters per second or so. Should be able to see them out the window. Yep, there they are. Okay, we've got ourselves dropped to about 30 meters per second. That's pretty good. We're going to keep with that and time warp to catch up with them. That's pretty good. Now let's cancel out that momentum. A little bit more this way. Thank you very much. There we go. We're coming, guys. We're almost there. Pretty good, pretty good. Alright, at this point, we are close enough. We're gonna point right at him. Let's arm the claw. And we're gonna use RCS to handle the rest of our maneuvers here. Because we're probably gonna need all 233 units of fuel just to get back home. And that's a best case scenario. So let's do some RCS translating here. Alright, closing in, closing in. Very good. Now, will it grab? That's the question. Will it grab? We're right on target. Come on, let's see it. Let's do it. Grab that part. I'm pretty sure we did. Did it work? Where's the claw? Aha! Release! So that means we're locked! Oh, it says right there, locked! Success! Huzzah! And whatnot. That's amazing. Alright, let's free pivot. Oh, whoa, whoa! 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 Whoa, 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 whoa! What is happening? Whoa! Oh, holy moly! Wait! No! No, stop! Stop that! Why are you doing that? Okay, time... No, time... Ship's not under acceleration. Oh, man, come on. Alright, where's the... Give me the claw. Give me the claw. Oh, man. What is happening? Why is that doing that? Okay, let's... I want... this guy. Yep, oh, I had it. Okay, and... lock pivot. Whoa, man. Okay, that was insane. Let's not try that again. I don't know, was the RCS... I think the RCS must have gotten enabled on this when I grabbed it? I don't know, something crazy is going on. There we go. That was pretty nuts. Is this guy still our target? Maybe it's not our target anymore. I have no idea what's going on. Anyway, we are out of Mun's influence. We are going to swing all the way up to the Apoapsis here and do a maneuver to bring us back to Kerbal. And I think we'll have sufficient... What is this here? No, that's not close enough. Oh, I can't see the things that I need to see. Alright, what does that bring us to? 199, alright. Let's get that within maybe 30 or so, because we're pretty far out here by this point. What are we at? 27, yeah. Let's actually aim for like 20. Yeah, let's do that. I think that will get us in perfectly fine. And it's going to take us quite a while to get there. 6 days. So, yeah. No success on the asteroid. That asteroid is still out here somewhere. I actually don't see it on the map. Huh, weird. Hopefully we didn't lose it. But anyway, we lost the asteroid. It's gonna continue, hopefully, in a Kerbal orbit, unless it somehow exploded, or a Kerbal orbit, unless it somehow vanished. And we're just gonna make our focus getting home with these guys. I really have to fight the controls. I don't know exactly why. Let's make sure the trim is off. Yeah, it was off. But yeah, I really gotta fight it. That command pod is messing me up. But we are getting there. Slow it down a little bit. Alright, that'll do it. SAS off. Oh, no wonder. These guys are so off-center. Can I switch to them? What's in there? Oh, an EVA report. Okay. Crew hatch. Can I click on them from the crew hatch? Oh, I can! I could actually EVA them from here, despite the fact they don't show up down here. Kind of odd. Oh, well, hopefully this works out perfectly fine in atmosphere. I'm actually going to do free pivot again. Okay, that seems to be... Whoa. Wait, where are we controlling from? I wonder if that's the issue. Control from here. Oh, man, yeah, that's... Oh, my gosh. That is ridiculous. Alright, nope, I changed my mind. Let's... I was hoping that this thing was gonna line up, but it wasn't. Let's just go ahead and lock the pivot here. Yep, that'll do, I guess. And we've run out of fuel. I believe... Wow, that looks cool. I believe, yeah, we are definitely coming down. So I'm going to go ahead and jettison this section. We'll let that get away from us a little bit. And now, SAS off, moment of truth. Parachutes. It's a very delicate dance that we're doing here. It's been 13 days since we first went up to try and save these guys. And they're finally coming home. Alright, the parachutes are opening. Aha, we didn't drop them. Very good. That was another milestone in this process. What does this thing look like anyway? It's like embedded in the hull of the other ship. That's pretty ridiculous. I'm debating whether I want to do a release just before we touch. Or whether I think, well, you know what, we're coming down 10.9. That's not the best. Can I pitch up? Nope. Can I do this? I'm trying to figure out a way that I can try and save these guys. Because I'm concerned. Well, it's too late now. Here we go. Oh, we touched down successfully. We survived. Oh, man, that's amazing. All right, we're going to do a release. And disarm. Oh, they made it. They all made it. Wow, that's amazing. All right, we're going to go ahead and recover these guys. Jeb, Bill, and Bob, you've been waiting long enough to come home. Let's pick you up. I think they have some science on them, not much. There we go. I did a crew report in an EVA high over Kerbal, which apparently I had never done before. And recovery of a vessel. Huh. Oh no. I know that they did, they collected samples of Bobsteroid. Huh. Maybe those got lost somehow. And 3.3 science. This is new. Recovery of a vessel returned from a suborbital flight on the Mun. I'm not exactly sure. All my crazy maneuvers, I guess, earned me that one. I've never seen that one before. But anyway, we're at 356 science, which I don't think is enough to get any of the things that remain. I think we need a significant amount of science for that. So it's going to be our lathe mission that's going to actually get us there. Right? Because what do we need? For this one, we need 550. We need 1100 science to finish out the tech tree. And I think the lathe mission, hopefully, will get us that. But that's going to do it for this episode, everybody. Thanks for watching. So glad we managed to save Jeb, Bill, and Bob, because Jeb is slated to go to lathe. Have a good one. See you next time.